Hearts will play Hibs in the fourth round of the William Hill Scottish Cup on December the 2nd at Easter Road. The two sides have met 4 times in the past 18 years in this competition. Let's take a look back and remind ourselves of how those matches panned out.
Halted by McKinley. That's for Johnston. He's inside David Farrell, supported by Cahoon. Cahoon now, hustled by 2 players, he still gets the cross in. Here comes McKinley, fine play by McKinley, and the opening goal for Hearts is scored by John Robertson. 2.5 minutes on the clock, and the hammer of Hibs does it again. A brilliant finish here by John Robertson. It's his 9th goal of the season. It's a lovely piece of skill by Tosh McKinley there. Look at that, there's John Robertson in a position to do what he does well, and really Hibs should know about his ability to score. He's done it so often together, but a lot of it's down to John Cahoon here. Puts in a nice ball at the back post, in comes Tosh McKinley, gets to that byline, there it is in net. Not the kind of service Kevin McAllister likes, especially against Jim Weir, who's such a good central defender. Here's Foster, using his pace, a chance to win the game for Hearts. He's done it! It's Wayne Foster's first goal of the season, and it surely won the tie for Hearts. Right out of the blue, sheer joy for these Hearts supporters. As Sandy Clark on now, 4 minutes left, he says, concentration required. And Wayne Foster is being booked for going to the Hearts supporters. But what a good finish this was.
Well, this is exactly why Sandy brought him on. His pace is always a threat at the back, but his composure's good there as well, because he takes his time. He knows exactly where Jim Leighton is. Here we see the initial pass, which splits the Hearts defence, the Hibs defence, just for about the first time this half. And there he is, he takes it well, steadies himself and places it past Jim Leighton. Crucial time to score a goal.
Smith, Benjaloon, Skeptal for Hartley. Now, opportunities here. Kaska's arriving on the scene. Hartley! Paul Hartley gives Hearts the lead in this all Edinburgh semi against his old club, and that has fired a few dreams at Hampden.
Well, it was a heavy price to be paid even when you lose the ball, and it's Benjamin, I'm afraid, who loses it here. Midway inside the Hearts half of the pitch, but watch the break and watch the support from Hartley. Jankowski's time to look up, Hartley continues the run, and that is the deftest of touches with the outside of his right foot. And that is a big price to pay for losing the ball midway inside your own half. It was Benjamin who gave the ball up, and only a matter of seconds later, it's in the back of the Hibs net.
Webster and Gonsalves have come up predictably. Hartley goes for goal, and he's found it! A stunning strike! Paul Hartley does it again! Now they are dreaming of a place in the final.
Well, if Markowski decides that he doesn't want a 2-man wall there, it's got to be more central. And he's just been totally outwitted by wonderful technique from Paul Hartley. Only one in the wall, Kevin Thompson, got a certain the goalkeeper. I don't think the goalkeeper should be beaten from that angle. Taking nothing away from Hartley, who gets great action on the ball. But I'll tell you what, Tony Mowbray will not be happy with his keeper being beaten from there.
He knew it was going in, didn't he? Paul Hartley. 10 minutes for Hibs to save themselves, but it's going to take a monumental effort. Of that there is no doubt. Oh, and Markowski with another error, and Jankowskis wraps it up. It doesn't get much better than this. Beating your fierce rivals in a Scottish Cup semi. Bring on Gretna.
I think Ziggy Markowski's got to hold his hands up again. was always favourite to win it, and then seemed to check here. Seemed to check, let Jankowski's in, no way back after that. And he was always favourite to win this, the Hibs goalkeeper, then checked, thought he had more time than he had. And to be fair to Jankowskis, who wasn't prepared to give it up, he gets his reward. And that really is lights out now for Hibs.
Pospisil chasing this. Oh, he's been held back, and Gary Smith's going to get a red card, surely.
There's no choice.
Gary Smith is sent off. Hibs are down to 9 men, and it's a pen.
I hate to say it again, but I think Markowski should come for this. The ball from Paul Hartley's travelled 50-60 yards. Expected to see the goalkeeper coming out, stayed where he was. And that is not a difficult decision for Stuart Dougal. You can see his angle here, it's perfectly placed to see it.
Paul Hartley is going to be on a hat-trick. Harry Smith sent off, Ivan Sproul sent off. Paul Hartley has never ever scored a hat-trick. This would be the time. Here comes Hartley, and here comes a hat-trick. What a hero, a superhero. 3 for Hartley, 4 for Hearts, and Jambo's dreams have come so very true.
A thoroughly deserved hat-trick for Paul Hartley as well. A penalty, a free kick, and a wonderful first goal that broke the deadlock. It sums up the confidence of a player who's right at the top of his game and who developed very late in his career. But a top drawer midfield player these days.
First corner of the match. Webster, Bars, Aljukis, McGowan all waiting for this Danny Granger corner. It was Webster. It's still in the mixer. McGowan, fresh air, he's going to get a second bite. Drops the bar! Darren Barr as the Hearts fans licking their lips. They continue to have Hibs under their thumb. They lead the Scottish Cup final.
It's not a classic goal, is it? But it doesn't matter, not a jot to the Hearts players. They're good in the air, we've warned them about that. McGowan winning headers, Barr trying. McGowan eventually turns hits the strike. Kujabi, he's too deep, he's got to clear out of there, he doesn't. He's playing them all on, and that Barr, the sitting midfielder, just turned from 8 yards and wallops it home. What a start for Hearts.
Darren Barr chooses the Scottish Cup final to score his first goal of the season. Stabbing past the man who captained Falkirk when they lost to Rangers here a few years ago. Hibs are toiling just now. A couple of times they've looked a bit more comfortable on the ball, but Hearts bossing things at the moment. Black. It's the bar. Good challenge by Stevenson. Osborne, well, his concentration wasn't there. Hearts are back on the ball with Driver. Elliott, Scatchell and Suso are waiting in the middle. Black. Found himself some space. Rudy Scatchell! Hearts are in dreamland! They double their lead and are well on their way to glory. They can almost touch the Scottish Cup. They're that close to it now. Rudy Scatchell again.
Well, Liam, he said they were toiling in the way of Black, Granger in wide areas. They feed it into Scatchell. I'm sure it takes a nick off James McPake. It's all important because it beats Matt Brown. All ends up. McShea takes it in. Little nick. That's the difference for me. Finds that far corner. And Hearts in dreamland. Hibs a long road back.
Danny Granger hasn't scored for Hearts yet. This is his big chance and takes it. Hearts are painting Hampden maroon. They have their third goal.
Well, you want an occasion, Liam, and you want calmness and you want composure. He just struts up. And even if McDonald does go the right way, he simply doesn't get it. That's a great penalty from Danny Granger. With Hibs down to 10 men, Hearts 3-1 up. Again, it's a long, long way back for Hibs.
Granger takes the corner, it finds Scatchell. Oh, it's another! Oh, Hearts are rampant! Ryan McGowan makes it 4. Suddenly, it is a rout!
Yeah, it's all over. But again, Hibs switch off from the set. I know they're down to 10 men, but you can't leave Scatchell in the box. Just a low corner played to Scatchell, hooks it in. It's a little touch, and then McGowan falls in. There you go. You can't leave Scatchell there. It's a little help on by Elliott, and then there he is. McGowan just gambling, and it's the goals you dream of. An easy knock over the line with his head, and it's game over for Hibs.
Ryan McGowan gleefully nods the ball into the net. It's his third of the season. 2 of them have come against Hibs. Paulo Sergio's on the verge of greatness, as is the Aussie there, McGowan. The stuff you dream about. Granger pinging it out there. The big switch left to right for Suso. Scatchell. And again, Rudy Scatchell. Oh, and he has got the 5th one. It is 5-star Hearts. Rudy Scatchell second. His 18th of the season. And this is going to go into the annals of Edinburgh Derby hammerings. And this one in Hearts' favour.
Well, if he's going to bow out, what a way to bow out. A double in the cup final, but Suso and Scatchell do so well, shift the ball a couple of times, but Pate comes to close down. All important, it goes through his legs. The angle of it away from Matt Brown is all important, and there's no chance for him because it clips the inside of the post.
Never mind the more recent cup victories over Rangers and Gretna. This is the one that will mean the most to those who came from the east in maroon. A massive poke in the eye for the Hibs as Marius Salyukas lifts the William Hill Scottish Cup.